is Alicia Armbruester, and I'm applying for the bachelor course in business administration at IE University. First of all, thank you so much for taking the time to view this video and to take a look at my application. I will be answering the question, describe a moment in your life when you had to take on a great challenge and what was the outcome.
This lesson in Swahili is dedicated to all you beautiful people around the world. We say, Jambo!
In the year 2014, I had the opportunity from my school to fly down to northern Tanzania and do charity work. Charity has always been a passion of mine, and I jumped on the opportunity to do this trip. As a matter of fact, I was so touched with what I found in Tanzania that I went back in 2015, this time as a team leader to continue the work we started the previous year. The pictures you will see are from both years. The purpose of the trip in the first year was to help build a school cafeteria, and the following year we helped build toilets for the school. We also helped plant trees to enrich the soil for agricultural purposes. The challenge started before we even left, as we had to raise the money for the building materials and the cost of the trip ourselves. We did this through bake sales and organizing sports events, but it took quite some time to get the money together. Upon arrival, we found ourselves most definitely outside of our comfort zones. We encountered extreme poverty, everything at home that we take for granted, such as hot running water, air conditioning, and proper food. We realized immediately that we could forget that in the next 10 days. We had to sleep in tents, toilets were a hole in the ground, we had to eat local food, which was very difficult for us, as our Western stomachs simply were not used to this type of diet. A lot of times we could not even recognize what we were eating. When we started the construction, the language barrier also quickly became a difficulty, as no one spoke English. They only spoke the local dialect, which is Swahili. The construction equipment for building the cafeteria and the toilets also turned out to be just some bowls and our hands. Whilst we struggled to overcome these challenges, we were absolutely stunned by the friendliness, enthusiasm, and the thankfulness of the local people. They were all really open, and even though language barriers existed, they do their best to make us feel welcome. For an example, in the evening we would play football with the local orphans, and the only football we had was deflated, as they could not afford a new one. They also showed their appreciation for what we did for them by organizing performances for us in the evening and throughout the day, as they would put on dance shows for us. These, amongst other activities, were tremendous fun, as even though we could not really talk to each other, the interaction between all of us was great through the help of hand gestures. What really impressed me about the trip, though, was how the people in the community treated each other. Everyone calls each other brother and sister, and they really do live like that. They really take care and protect each other. We also encountered genuine happiness, even though they live quite difficult daily lives. The biggest impact I took from both trips is that I wish in our daily lives we would treat each other with that much respect and care, to be more happy and appreciative of all.
There's no problem. Simba is lion and that's our emblem. No problem. Alright. Roast meat is nyama choma. The drums that we play, we call them ngoma. No problem. Kwaheri ni rafiki means goodbye friends. Nyimbo imekwisha, this is where the song ends. No problem. Hakuna matata. So long friends, kwaheri ni rafiki. God bless you. Mungu awabariki. No problem. Hakuna matata. Jambo bwana means hello Mr. Swahili ni rahisi, it's no tongue twister.